Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. So Twinkly sent out this 250 set of string lights. Now these are smart controlled voice assistant lights that you're able to change every single LED on the device. And I'm really excited to see what they can do. Somebody in the family really likes plain white trees.
Okay, rude.
But today we're gonna see what it's like adding some color into the house. So let's get this unboxed and show you what they can do. So this is the 250 RGB LED set. You can get them up to 600 lights on one strand. Here on the side, you can see that we're going to connect, create, combine, download the app, and then play. So this will work with Amazon Assistant as well as Google Assistant. And then on the back here, we have different effects that we can use. We'll map out the lights. We can draw our own effects. This does use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. 250 LEDs. This does have the RGB color scale. It has a green cable. The full length of the light is 20 meters or 65 feet. Each light is separated by 8 centimeters or 3.14 inches. They are weatherproof, IP44, and then they can stand temperatures up to negative 15 degrees Celsius or 40 plus degrees Celsius, or that's 5 degrees Fahrenheit or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And these can work indoor and outdoor, and the app is available on the Google Play Store and the App Store. Now, if you want to check out the full product listing, you can head to twinkly.com. So here we do have a manual, then here we have the power brick, and here are the string lights. So here you have the power cable that's a few feet long, and then it comes to this little switch that allows you to change the light effect. And here you can see the lights. Now these look a little bit different than typical Christmas lights. And then they also sent out this little music controller that we're gonna test out and see how that works. So let's go ahead and put these on the tree. So the 250 set filled out this 7-foot tree really well. The pre-lit lights, there are 350, but I think this 250 did a great job. Let's now set this up through the app. So now we're going to head in the Twinkly app and sign up for an account. So now it is looking for the Twinkly lights. This is the Generation 2. We do need to allow for location. And now we need to hold down the button until the LED light turns greenish blue. All right, it found the lights, and now it is asking if we want to use them in a home or office or just directly connect them to Wi-Fi. The home office option is going to be the best. And then here we're going to connect it to our Wi-Fi network. All right, it is now connected, and then it's saying decorate with your lights. So we have already done that. Now we need to map out the light. So is what this is going to do, it's going to find the location of every light bulb so that we can individually change that here with the app. So here it says avoid reflective surfaces, keep the mobile cam steady during the process, and ensure a moderate ambient light, not too dark in the room. All right, so now I just need to select map lights. And here we can choose 2D or 3D mapping. Let's go ahead and do 3D. So here it says it found 160 of the 250 LEDs. LED color will guide you to obtain the best results. Enhance your layout by mapping from a different angle, trying to reframe most red, orange, and yellow LEDs yet to be mapped rather than the green ones. All right, so look for the non-green ones. Okay, map another point. And then you're gonna go through this process until all the lights are green. Once you have your tree mapped, here on the main page of the app, you can then choose all kinds of different themes to adjust on the tree. As soon as you click on it, here you can see that it's showing on the tree, and then you can apply it to save it there, or you can go back and choose others. So we're gonna go through and play with this a little bit more, and then I'll show you more about what you can do. So something just happened that hasn't happened in the 12 years we've been married. My wife asked for my phone, but she asked for it to play with an app about the new tree. You can see right there. She has been designing different layouts for the tree for the last few days and is absolutely loving it. Let's go ahead and see what she's up to. That's pretty.
Okay. Just having fun.
Well, let's hear Kari's honest, unbiased, uninformed review of the Twinkly Smart
Super
Lights.
uninformed. I actually like it a lot.
What do you like about it?
That it's completely customizable.
It's good.
Pretty fun, huh?
It is fun.
I don't think we've ever enjoyed a tree so much having the twinkly lights on.
Yeah, well, I like it, so I'll show you. I made this pastel fall one. So I don't feel so bad now putting the tree up before Christmas because I can make it kind of like a Thanksgiving tree. So we have some red, orange, and yellows in there. They're twinkling. I don't know. It's kind of cozy. So I like it.
I love it. It's
Yeah?
fun.
It is. It's a lot of
It's
fun.
crazy how many colors it has.
Yeah, because it's not just like 10 different colors. You can make them pastel, make them stronger. You can dim them, make them really bright. So actually, the color options are bigger than, or more than like Roy G. Biv. It's like Roy G. Biv, but like all of their cousins.
All of them. All of their cousins. The
Everyone,
whole family's invited.
Everyone's here to play, so it's really fun.
Okay, thank you.
Would you like to see the other creations?
Yeah, show me what you have made.
So this
The
is the one I
twinkly.
just made.
What are you
This is the one I made
doing?
earlier. This is like girly pastel colors.
Mom.
And then this is like an icy blue one
Oh,
with white
pretty.
lights.
Let me say cheese.
Thanksgiving night, and there's no family here, just us. With yummy food and this perfect tree, cause we have no fire,
No.
just a
If
tree.
you get out the
That's the
light, you get-
perfect
Let me drop
Thanksgiving
one on
for
this piece for
me.
you.
And now let's try out the Twinkly Music. So somebody got to my box, but this is the Twinkly Music attachment. Now this will only work with twinkly lights. So here we're just going to plug it in. Now you do need to get a power brick, so something that you charge your phone with. And then we're going to connect it to the network. And then we just play music or any noise. It will then adjust the lights. So I'll show you how to set that up in the app. So there is a microphone on this, USB, uses Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Does come with a manual. And here is our little stick. So we're just gonna plug this in and then plug it into the wall. Now that we have the music attachment plugged in, we're going to head over here under devices and we're going to select add another device. And then here we're going to add Twinkly Music. And on the music device, we're gonna hold down until the light turns blue. There, it found it. We're gonna connect it to Wi-Fi and now it has been set up. So let's go ahead and play some music. Now to enable the music option, all you need to do is press the button on the music attachment and then it will turn on the music mode. Now there are 12 different themes that you can do, and to scroll to a different theme, all you need to do is press the button again and it will scroll through that theme. Now with each different music theme, they interact with the music a little bit different. So some bounce to the music, others just change direction, but I think this is a really fun attachment. This really reminds us of back in the day when we would go to grandma's house and she would have music play with the tree and it would kind of dance around. This is the new age version of that, which is really fun. Now the way it interacts is also based on the type of music you're listening to and how loud the music is. So it's been really fun to play with different types to see what it will do. And then here in the app, you're able to adjust the music theme. So here we have the beat hue, we have psychedelica, red vertigo, dancing bands, diamond swirl, joyful stripes, elevator, angel fade, clockwork, Sipario, Sunset, VU meter, and beat hue. And if you don't want the music effect to happen, instead of unplugging it, you can just come in here and turn that off and it will go back to the pattern that you had set. Let me walk you through how you can do certain things in the Twinkly app. So once you open the app, it then shows you all these different patterns that you can use. As soon as you tap on a pattern, it will then show that pattern over on the lights on the tree. If you want it to keep that pattern, you would then just select apply. It will then apply the pattern to the tree, and then every time you turn on and off the tree, that pattern would be there. And then you can go through and here quickly choose another one. If you really like that pattern, you can select the favorite. And since we've set up Twinkly Music, you can select the music option, and then you can select this theme to play with the music. So that is pretty cool. So then if we go back, here's another one called Magic Band. Now with certain themes, you can actually select the edit option right here, and then you can choose the color. So there are some preset colors right here. So you can just go through and choose one, and then you could select apply. And here it's asking if you want to save this as another effect. But for now, I'm just going to select no. And now you can see that new color has been added. Now, if we go back to edit, up here, you have the option to adjust the speed of that or the intensity. So how bright that effect is. And if you do want to create your own custom color, you can scroll over and here you can select plus to create your own color. And then here it lets you choose a color and it's going to show you what that color is going to look like over on the tree. Find the color you want, select a second color, and there we like that color. So we're going to select create and then apply. And then this time we are going to save it. And we're going to call this one Magic Christmas. And then okay, and now we have our Magic Christmas tree. So I can select favorite and I can select apply. And this is going to apply the effect to the lights. Now, if for some reason it doesn't apply, you can then scroll down and find the effect. You can see that down here, it has now created this Magic Christmas, apply, and now it is over on the tree. So there are really a ton of different options. I kind of like the snow one where it looks like it is snowing. Here you have one called fireworks where you can see it, the firework go up in the sky. You see the flash and then the fireworks coming down. So there are just a ton of different ideas that have made it really fun to have around. Now, one thing that my wife really liked is that you could adjust some of these to make them more tuned to different holidays other than Christmas. So here under the glow effect, she really liked the twinkly effect here. So all we did was we went into the edit and then she went through and created some of these that she really liked. And now they are down here as some custom colors. So right here, we have this new color called Pastel Fall. And so here you can see what that looked like. It's been a really fun color to have in the fall. And then we could even put some fall leaf decorations on here. And then going down here, you can see there's a bunch of different ones that we have created. And so it has been really fun to have around. Now, some of these aren't there by default. Now to get them, all you have to do is go to the little cloud here. And this is showing you different effects that are stored in the cloud. So you have Twister, Color Cascade, Sliding Doors, Scanner, Pride, Diagonal Rainbow, all these different options that you can get. And if you want to see them on the tree, all you have to do is select download. It will download them to the app and then you are able to apply them. So I actually downloaded some of these right here. You can see at the bottom. I really like this scanner one. I told my kids that this was Santa scanning the room, that there are nice kids here. And if it changes colors, then there are good kids. So then I went here and selected apply, and then they could see that everyone was good here. I think I turned it red to show that we have some work to do. Anyway, lots of fun stuff you can do there. Next, we have the option to customize our own color. So you can completely draw your own tree. So in here, we can then choose a certain color that we want. And when we choose it, you'll see it over there. And then we can just draw on the tree. And as we draw, it will show where that color is going to show up. And then if I want to change the color, there you can see it's adding that color on different parts of the tree. And we can finish it off with this color. So you can really make whatever type of pattern you want. Over here, you also have an option to draw with a thin brush. and then we can add some sparkles. So let's add some sparkling there and there and there, and make the tree really fun. So the kids have really enjoyed this, creating their own custom tree patterns, and makes it really personalized to them. And then if you do mess up at all, you can come in here with the eraser and erase part of the tree and start over. So once you've finished it, you just select the check up here. You can save the name, and then you would be able to apply that at any time. Now, one more option you have here is to create an animated tree. So if I select here, I can then start drawing and it will fade away. So as you draw, you can see over on the tree, it fades away. And once the timer is up, then I can say, yes, that is finished. And we can call this Brett pattern. Select OK. It's then going to save that effect. And now we can come down here. I see Brett pattern. And here's the effect that I created. So as you can see, it just kind of goes through that effect and repeats continually. So it's really fun that you have all those personalized options. Now, next we have the option to map the lights. So we've already done that. And then lastly, we have the option to see our different devices. So here we have Twinkly and we have Twinkly Music. Now up here at the top, you can turn on and off Twinkly right from the app, just like that. And then if you do have multiple Twinkly lights, you can create a group so that you can then have them all work together and create this really beautiful scene. And then here on the main page, you also have a playlist option. So a playlist allows you to compile multiple different themes and put them together that it will continually run through. So we're gonna select the edit right here, and then we're going to add our first effect. So let's say I want the snowing effect to start first. Then we can go through and add a second effect. So let's go ahead and choose candy cane. And then we can go through and choose another one. Let's go ahead and choose this glow color. And then we'll end with this pastel one. So then the next option is you can change the duration of that effect. And the lowest you have is 10 seconds. And then here you can change the order of the effect, and there it will show you how much memory you have taken up. So let's select apply. And here you can see the playlist begin. So there it goes through the snowing effect for 10 seconds. And here it does the candy cane. There it did the glow. And here it did the last Kari effect. And then it starts over. And then lastly, here on the app, you do have this option where you are able to adjust the brightness, the power, you can change music that is playing, and then you are able to turn on a timer. So if you want it to start at a certain time and then end at a certain time, you have all those options right here if you don't want to use other assistant routines to do that. Next, we're going to set these up with Google Assistant and Amazon Assistant. So for Google, we're going to head into the Google Home app. We're going to select the plus, and then we're going to select set up a device and have something already set up. And we're going to search for Twinkly. There we found it. Now we are going to sign into our account. Then once you sign in, you're going to head back to the home page, scroll down to the bottom. And here we have Twinkly. Now it's just giving the name that I used in the Twinkly app. So I could go in there and change it, but I'm just going to go right here and I'm going to give it a new name. Let's just call it Twinkly, and then I can add it to a room. So here in the app, you have the option to turn up brightness and dim the brightness. You can change the color. There you can see it's changing the color. It's still interacting with my voice, but you do have color controls. And then you have the option to turn it on and off from the app. And by voice, turn off Twinkly. Turn on Twinkly. And then you can add this to different Google Home routines so that all your lights can automatically turn on and off every single day. Hey Google, set Twinkly to white. Are you gonna dance? All right, for Amazon Assistant, we're going to head into the app. We're going to select menu, select skills and games, and then we're going to search right here for Twinkly. All right, here it is. And now we're going to enable to use and sign into our account. And once we discover devices, now it will show up in the list. So here under new lights, there is our twinkly light. Again, we can go into the settings and change the name. Then here we have the option to change the brightness. We can set the color. And then we can turn it on and off. Turn off twinkly.
Okay.
Turn on twinkly.
Okay.
Set twinkly to blue. So after using the Twinkly smart lights for a few weeks, this has been one of the favorite Christmas trees that we have ever had. It's so cool that we can totally customize what the tree looks like. The colors are bright and vibrant, and it's just really fun to use. I love how it has the integration with Google Assistant and Amazon Assistant. The only real complaint I have is I wish I was able to activate the scenes with the different assistants. You do have to use the app to be able to do that, but I can control the colors and when it turns on and off, all with my different assistants. And the music integration is really fun. That would also be one other cool thing that you could do, is if you could turn on different music scenes with the Amazon or Google Assistant, but right now that is not a feature. Other than that, we love everything about it. Like I said before, it's one of the only apps or devices that my wife has ever asked to use multiple times, and she loved how she could totally customize exactly what colors were showing. So if you have any further questions about the Twinkly smart lights, let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to check them out, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if you would like to see how to create different routines to automatically turn on and off your Christmas lights, you can check out the videos over here on the side. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. They are weatherproof. They are weatherproof.